Why does your cat rush to take your seat the moment you get up? And why does it keep happening over and over? It might seem playful or clingy, but when it becomes a pattern, it's often something deeper. In many cases, your cat is trying to communicate a real need, maybe even begging for help, and most owners have no idea. Here are 7 surprising reasons your cat keeps taking your seat and what they're desperately trying to tell you. Number 7. Undiagnosed pain. You might think your cat is just being stubborn or clingy when they steal your seat the moment you get up. But what if that behavior is their quiet way of telling you something hurts? Cats are masters of hiding pain. It's hardwired into their survival instincts. So instead of limping or crying, they show their discomfort in subtle ways. One of those? Seeking out the warm, secure space you just left. That spot holds your scent, your body heat, and most importantly, comfort. If your cat is dealing with undiagnosed pain, like arthritis, a muscle strain, or even dental issues, that little patch of warmth might be the one thing that soothes their body. You may notice they stay still for longer, avoid jumping, or become unusually quiet while they sit there. For example, if your cat suddenly stops using their favorite high perch or seems obsessed with taking your seat only after certain movements, it's a hint. Something might be hurting when they climb or stretch. They're not just stealing your spot, they're asking for relief. Number 6. Emotional distress. Have you ever noticed your cat sliding into your seat more often during chaotic days, like after a big move, loud visitors, or even after you've had an off week yourself? That might not be a coincidence. Cats might not cry or throw tantrums, but they absolutely experience emotional distress. They're sensitive creatures, and even subtle shifts in their environment or your mood can unsettle them. When they consistently take your seat, it might be their way of anchoring themselves to something familiar and comforting. Let's say you recently changed their feeding schedule, introduced a new pet, or came home stressed every day. Your cat may act out by hiding, meowing more, or more quietly, curling into your spot the moment you stand. To help ease their distress, start by rebuilding routine. Cats thrive on predictable patterns. Feed them at the same times, stick to a calm tone, and offer safe spaces around the house that carry your scent, like a blanket you've sat on. And hey, before we move to the next one, make sure to hit like and subscribe so we can get this video to more people who love their cats as much as you do. Number 5. Territory insecurity. Your cat rules the house, right? Then why do they keep sliding into your seat like they're trying to prove something? Believe it or not, this could be a quiet sign of territorial insecurity. Cats are territorial by nature, but that doesn't mean they always feel secure. Even the smallest changes, like moving furniture, guests visiting often, or bringing in a new pet, can shake their confidence. Your seat becomes more than just warm padding, it's a power spot. So when they keep stealing it, they might be trying to claim it as a way to re-establish a sense of control in an environment that suddenly feels unpredictable. Some cats will mark by rubbing, scratching, or even nipping at others who try to take their space. But when they silently take your seat every chance they get, it might be their gentler way of reclaiming turf and saying, "This is mine too." Watch for other signs like guarding doorways, tail flicking when people or pets pass by, or clingy behavior. These often come with a dip in territorial confidence. Number 4. Loneliness. It's easy to assume they're being playful or sneaky, but sometimes what looks like a harmless little habit is actually a soft cry for connection. If your cat keeps hopping into your seat and lounging there long after you've left, they might not just be after comfort, they might be feeling lonely. Despite their reputation for being independent, cats are deeply social in their own unique way. They form strong attachments to their humans and crave interaction more than they let on. If you've been busier than usual, gone longer hours, or not as present during the day, your cat might respond by seeking your scent, your warmth, and your space. Your seat? That's where you were? And if they can't have you, they'll take the next best thing. Lonely cats often show subtle signs. sitting silently in your path, staring, vocalizing when you leave a room, or acting out in unusual ways. The seat-stealing move is one of their quietest forms of protest and request. They're not trying to be sneaky, they're trying to feel close to you again. Number 3, conflict with another pet. That little move might seem playful or even like jealousy, but there's a deeper reason behind it that often goes unnoticed. If your cat keeps slipping into your chair right after another pet vacates it, this may be a silent cry for help. What you're actually seeing is a cat trying to reclaim a space where they no longer feel safe. In a multi-pet home, cats often don't fight to show stress. They withdraw, act passive-aggressively, or use symbolic behaviors to cope. Your seat might be the one place that smells most like you, and if another pet has contaminated it, your cat might feel the need to cover that scent, not out of dominance, but out of distress. It's a way of saying, "I'm not okay sharing this." This kind of behavior can be a red flag that your cat feels bullied, unsettled, or emotionally insecure in their own territory. You may also notice other small cues. Your cat hiding more, avoiding certain rooms, or flinching around the other pet. These are signs they're not just annoyed, they're overwhelmed. Number 2, attention seeking. Did it ever occur to you that you've been caught up in something, not giving your cat the attention you usually do, and then, bam, she's hopping right into your seat? Cats aren't shy about letting you know when they want attention. And if you've been a bit distracted lately, your seat might just become their way of getting your focus back on them. Cats are experts at reading your routines and habits. When they notice a shift, like you spending more time on your phone, working, or watching TV, they can get a little jealous of your attention. Stealing your seat is just their way of claiming some of your time. It's like they're saying, "Hey, don't forget about me." In their mind, getting your seat is a direct way to steal your spotlight, forcing you to give them the attention they crave. To avoid the seat snatch, try setting aside some one-on-one time with your cat each day. Whether it's petting, playing, or simply sitting together, these small moments can help satisfy their need for attention. Number 1, unmet needs. Did you notice that your cat seems more eager to occupy your seat than usual, but everything seems to be normal, such as their health or their emotions? This could be a sign that something in their environment is missing or not being met. Cats are independent creatures, but they still have specific needs for their physical and emotional well-being. If they feel these needs aren't being fulfilled, whether it's their need for stimulation, comfort, or affection, they might act out by taking your seat. Cats rely on their owners to provide food, affection, mental stimulation, and a safe environment. When any of these needs are unmet, they may seek comfort in the familiar warmth and security of your spot. If you've been busy or distracted lately, your cat might be using this behavior to get your attention and signal that they need more. For example, if they're not getting enough playtime or mental stimulation, they could be more likely to seek out your seat as a form of comfort